Hello and welcome. Today we're going to tackle a really critical challenge, our aging water infrastructure. And look, this isn't just about pipes and pumps. We're talking about the absolute lifeline of our cities and our industries. So let's dive into how we at Advanced Engineers are totally revolutionizing this essential utility by blending proven, rock-solid engineering with cutting-edge digital intelligence. So here's how we're going to break it down. First, we'll look at the real, hard numbers, the financial cost of inefficiency in today's water networks. Then, we'll get into our core philosophy and the technology that actually makes it all possible. After that, we'll show you the proof, right? Hard evidence from the field. And we'll wrap up by talking about what a true strategic partnership with us really looks like.
We all hear about water scarcity. It's a huge topic, but let's talk about something even more immediate, something that's hitting the bottom line every single day. I'm talking about the financial drain that utilities and EPCs, that's your engineering, procurement, and construction firms, are up against. We're about to uncover the hidden costs that are silently eroding profitability.
So, let's just think about this for a second. What is the true cost of a leak you can't even see? Because it's so much more than just lost water, right? It's lost revenue, it's wasted energy, and it's that constant nagging risk of a catastrophic failure. It's a liability that just grows and grows in the dark.
This number, wow, this really shows you the scale of the problem. A 30 to 40% loss isn't just a drip, it's a financial hemorrhage. We're talking about fully treated, pressurized water that just vanishes from the balance sheet before it ever has a chance to generate a single rupee of revenue.
And here's another number that's just staggering. Up to 60% of the energy that water pumps use is basically wasted. Why? Well, often they're just running at full blast when they don't need to be. This makes electricity, not water, but electricity, one of the biggest and, frankly, most controllable hidden costs out there.
And this right here, this shows the real penalty of being reactive. An emergency fix, say a burst pipe or a pump that just gives out, is going to cost you up to 8 times more than if you had planned for it. And you're not just paying for the repair itself, you're paying a kind of chaos tax for all the downtime and disruption that comes along with it.
So, what's the answer? Well, it's not a simple fix. It really requires a fundamental shift in how we think about this. Our whole philosophy is built on moving away from that reactive, chaotic past and building a proactive, truly intelligent future. Let me show you what I mean. The old way, well, it gives you an alarm after the fact, right? After something's already gone wrong. It just tells you if a machine is on or off. Our way is completely different. We deliver predictive intelligence that actually sees failures coming. And more importantly, we translate every single piece of data into the one metric that really matters, your real-time cost per liter. We don't just give you a status update, we show you the financial impact right now.
Now, all this intelligence has to be built on a foundation of incredibly solid integrated engineering. We manage the entire technology stack, from top to bottom. It all starts with robust electrical systems, then moves to precision instrumentation, then to smart automation, and it's all tied together by a cloud and IoT layer that gives you the intelligence. This complete, seamless integration, that's the secret sauce. That's what makes real reliability possible.
Okay, so let's get a little more specific. What is the actual tech that's powering this whole transformation? This is the hardware and the software, the real backbone that we put into every single one of our projects.
And it all starts right here, with the most important sensor of all, the flow meter. See, we actually engineer and manufacture our own electromagnetic flow meters. We do this because it means we can control the quality completely. No compromises. We're talking about accuracy up to plus or minus 0.2% and an IP68 submersible rating. These are the reliable, foundational sources of truth for any smart water network.
That super reliable data then feeds into our proprietary AE Cloud SCADA portal. And this is so much more than just a dashboard. It's your network's command center. You get real-time visibility, you get automated alerts sent straight to your team's phones via WhatsApp, you get predictive analytics, and GIS integrated maps of your whole network. It's your entire operation right in your pocket, accessible from literally anywhere in the world.
Okay, so theory and technology, that's all great, but what really matters are the results, right? The tangible outcomes. So let's take a look at how this whole integrated stack actually performs in the real world and how it delivers a clear, measurable return on investment.
First, let's just talk about the scale of what we can do. In the incredibly challenging mountainous terrain of Himachal Pradesh, we deployed over 3,500 smart flow meters for the Nada Down water supply project.
And this wasn't some small pilot. This was a complete ground-up digital overhaul of their entire network.
So you're probably wondering, how on earth do you connect thousands of devices across an area like that? Not with miles and miles of expensive, vulnerable cables, that's for sure. Instead, we built a single, citywide LoRaWAN wireless network. It's a long-range, low-power technology that's just incredibly robust, and it makes these massive IoT deployments not only possible, but actually cost-effective.
And what happened? What were the results? Well, the utility completely eliminated the need for manual meter reads. They can now track their non-revenue water in real time, not weeks later. They have total visibility into their network, and they get those predictive alerts before a critical asset can fail. This is the definition of a true operational transformation.
This chart tells a powerful story. In another municipal project, look at the financial impact. We helped them slash their non-revenue water from a staggering 45% all the way down to just 13%. That 32% difference, that isn't just water saved. That's millions in recovered revenue hitting their books year after year.
So this brings us to our final and really our most important point. We don't see ourselves as just another vendor. We're not just a supplier. What we're proposing here is a strategic partnership to build infrastructure that's not just working today, but is truly ready for the future.
This quote, this is everything. This is our promise to you. You know, the biggest risk in these massive, complex projects is usually the gap between vendors, the electrical guys, the automation guys, the instrumentation guys. With us, that risk, it just vanishes. We give you one signature, one point of responsibility for the entire system, period.
And what does single source accountability actually mean in practice? It means we own the outcome. We handle it all, from the initial design and engineering all the way through procurement, installation, and final commissioning. There's no finger pointing, there are no coordination nightmares, there's just a reliable partner who is 100% committed to delivering the results we promised.
So, we have to ask you, are you ready to stop thinking about infrastructure as just a line item cost? Are you ready to start building intelligent assets that actually generate their own returns by saving water, saving energy, and slashing maintenance costs? The best place to start is with data, so get in touch with us. Let's book a complimentary water audit for your network. Our engineers will come in, analyze your system, and give you a clear, data-driven roadmap to reduce your losses and boost your efficiency. And there's absolutely no obligation.
And we'll just leave you with this one final thought. The challenges of tomorrow, they're not really of tomorrow anymore, are they? Climate change, urbanization, rising energy costs, they're already here. So the only real question is your water network ready not just to survive, but to thrive? We believe it can be. Thank you.